I'm the banker. You the customer. Check this out, Mr. Jones. You have 20,000 in your account. Our limitation on a daily basis though is 5,000. In a nutshell, that's what I just said. Mr. Jones, you have 20,000 in your account. But nigga, if you pulled out all your money, we don't have shit to flip and leverage with our stockholders and our other members. So why in the fuck, Mr. Jones, would I make it a free-for-all for you to take what belongs to you rightfully when I'm trying to gamble and hustle your shit on the back end before you show up the next day so I can make a come up? Imagine that. Like, this is where I say traditionalism, right? Listen to how that sounds. That sounds really fucked up. But some of y'all gonna bank with these people to the day you die. And I'm not knocking you. That's your business. That's your prerogative. Watch this though. If I seen you in the street tomorrow, it's like, hey bro, check this out. You need somewhere to put your bread? You like, yeah. I'm like, shit, nigga, send 100,000 to me. I got you. Say you give me the 100,000 tomorrow on Tuesday. On Thursday, you like, hey D, I need my bread back. And probably like, nah, my nigga, you gotta chill. I'm only giving you $5,000 because, you know, me and my niggas got a big dice game tonight with your other 95,000 shit. We trying to hit. Now, when you come back Friday, I give you another 5 of your own shit. But nigga, I'm gambling your other 90 over the weekend. See me on Monday, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. We'll be fighting, right? Or you would have drew down a pistol already. Or you like would have sternly said, like, nigga, you got me fucked up. But you would listen. You would take the whole bag and run straight to the bank. And listen, I'm talking about, and they on the back end, they just on the stock market, just flipping your shit, swimming in it, doing backflips, big beach houses, big vacations, big scholarships, and the people who actually stimulate the economy of the bank are poor. How ass backwards is that? Like, this is what I keep telling y'all. I'm not even trying to tell y'all you need to fuck with in-home banking if you want to make it. I'm telling you what I just told the queen. Create your own system if you want to make it. That system the shit wasn't made for none of y'all. Like, hold on, I'm finna show y'all something. All right, y'all, look. We finna open up the in-home banking board game. And this is when I say, when you get your board game, don't fucking play around. Take every word, every line, everything I put in that game. Take it to heart, go research it, and do your thing. Check this out. I'm finna read something to y'all. Where is that? Oh shit, I'm getting another money. Y'all hold on real quick. It's a card that's in the game. I want to read to y'all. That's what I'm telling y'all. Listen, I ain't put shit in this game for kicks and giggles. Everything in here is like real life, real shit. Damn, where is that? When I want to find it and read it, I of course I can't find it. I'm finna find it though, y'all. Hold on. Credit. There it go. All right, check this out. I remember y'all talking about the banks. So look, in this thing called life in America, there's this law or this rule. It's called the CRA Act of 1970. Now, in the in-home banking board game, you're going to actually have to define this. So you will, whether you want to or not, you want to play that game, your ass going to learn. Check this out. Again, y'all, this is the actual part of the in-home banking board game. But it's go hand in hand with what we're talking about right now. The CRA Act of 1970. You can go Google it when we're done, but I'm going to give you the definition in short. The CRA Act of 1970 states that banks must basically provide opportunities for the places that are in close proximity of it. What that means is, like, banks, again, the system wasn't made for you. Banks will build a building in the most impoverished fucking area. Think about all the hoods and the ghettos in your city. Banks ain't never scared. Big business might be scared. Walmart might be scared. Rolex might be scared. The motherfucking bank ain't never scared. Come straight to the hood, right? Banks was going to the hoods before this act was made, and they were basically feeding off the people in this neighborhood. So trust me, when people build buildings, they know the zoning. They know exactly where the fuck they're going. You go to an impoverished area. You do business with impoverished people with poor mindsets, who are poorly educated, who really don't have no money. You put them in fucked up situations financially in terms of interest, XYZ. That shit was getting so bad. The government stepped in and they made what's called the CRA Act of 1970. That rule stated that the banks had to provide some type of economic opportunity, had to basically reciprocate some type of economic upliftment to the surrounding community. Basically, like the government's like, hey, y'all niggas robbing poor people. Least y'all could do is help them get a burger or something. But look, let me tell you what's even deeper with the CRA Act and why it's more fucked up. Yes, this rule exists, but it's where the game get thicker. And this is why I tell you, like, my conversations on other sides of the world, being in other buildings and other round tables and being around other demographics of people, this is the type of shit I learned. With the CRA Act, this is how this works. So yeah, this is a real rule. Banks gotta live by this. This is how you beat the CRA Act, even if you're a bank. All right, let me find a random name on here. All right, Rob D just commented, right? Say if I'm Grace Bank and Rob D got a nonprofit organization and he got a public park by the bank. This is how we do it. I'm gonna hit Rob and be like, hey, bro, you know we gotta allocate a certain amount of funds through the CRA Act to somebody that's within the area, so it look like we giving back. You know, Rob, you my nigga, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna shoot you 100 piece. We gonna make it look nice and good. We gonna put it on the books, but shit, on the back end, nigga, give me like 90 of that back. You know, I'm your boy. I'm gonna give you the 10 though for going along with the act, accepting the check and acting like we really gonna do something for the betterment of this community. But shit, just hit me back with 90 on the back end. I'ma look good by law. You gonna give the people a false sense of hope because they're gonna be like, oh, some money coming to the park. Our baby's finna get nicer shit. And then shit, you get 10,000 just for being my homie and us being cahoots on the back end. So even with the CRA Act, shit still slimy out here. And I'm speaking from experience. Like I know people in my city who have nonprofit organizations, who have buildings, who have things that they get leeway due to the government. And all they do is politic with their homies on the back end and be like, hey, bro, I'm going to hit you off with 50 on the paper. Give me back 45. Take the 5 because I love you. You my homie. And don't ever say nothing about what's going on. So the point I'm making is this, to get back to what I said, we're trying to win in a losing game. This shit was not made for us. That's the easiest way I could put it. This shit was not made for us. What's Jordan Peele movie called? Get Out. Just get out. And again, I'm not telling you that you need to run the in-home banking and join the course, or you need to get the game because it's going to change your life. I'm not telling you to even get my shit. I'm telling you, you better start some shit because that shit you've been investing in for 4 generations, it's obviously not working. Our family's in the same place. We 4 generations in, and all of us got the same amount of money. Nah, I be telling y'all time and time again, the rule book, right? The rule book in America was made for the poor and the lazy. One more time. The rule book was made for the poor and the lazy. So if you lazy, you just going to be content with what the system throw you, and you're not going to ever research or fight or try to figure out how to do your own thing. And if you're poor, you don't even have the resources to go buy the books that's going to educate you on how to get up out of this shit. You don't have the resources to tap in with the master teachers who can show you how to navigate this fucked up system. Another thing I tell you guys, America was built off loopholes. America was built off loopholes. You have to find them. Like, for real, like, the simplest analogy I can give you is the people who wrote the rule book, right? They put the rule book on level 7 on the bookshelf. But if you're able to have enough money or enough fight in you to get up to shelf number 10, slap the shelf, right? It's a big-ass book going to fall in your hand, and it's going to be called Loopholes. And it's a book that shows you how to really combat everything that America created, because the motherfuckers who made the rules also made the book on how to break the rules. They just don't share it. They just sprinkle down the rules, and then we be so lazy and so content and so caught up in traditionalism that we never question anything. We just ride with the shit, and then we fuck around and be 40 and be wondering like, damn, why am I in poverty? My mom in poverty, my grandma in poverty, my dad, my uncles, and my whole goddamn family. It's called traditionalism. Like, I don't know how much simpler I can put this, but there is no way in hell you're going to look at everybody in your family who in poverty, do the same exact thing they did, do some praying, and gonna be like, boom, when I'm 30, life gonna be totally different. No, it's not gonna be different. Like, look, it's a video that I'm gonna put up that I'm making tonight. I'm gonna post tomorrow. It's gonna scare the shit out of something. Matter of fact, we're not even gonna wait till tomorrow. We're gonna do it right now. Again, y'all, for everybody that be asking me about in-home banking, the course of the game, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Check out what I'm about to read to y'all. I'm gonna still make my video, but I don't even want to hold this in. I want to drop this on y'all right now. Hey, listen to this. All right. Millennial generation. D, love you too, bro. Hey, check this out, y'all. Listen to me. If you ain't listened to nothing I said this whole live, please listen to this part I'm about to say. This game is so fucked up and lopsided. Check this out. Millennial generation. This generation has an average of $79,764 saved towards retirement. Let me ask y'all real quick. I'll be 30 in August. I'm part of the millennials. Are there any, and I ain't trying to get in y'all business to get in y'all business. I just really want to know. Are there any millennials on here currently that work that have 80,000 set to the side? Do any of y'all that work, do you have 80 grand set to the side? I ain't gonna lie, when I read this, I was like, nigga, this is some bullshit off top, but let me continue reading. So look, check this out. This generation has an average of $80,000 right now saved to the side for retirement. Oh, D, bro, you the Ted DiBiase of Houston, bro. We know you got it. Hey, well, look, but because members of this group say they will need to have listen to me, y'all. Members of this group will need to have $822,000 saved in order to retire. If you have 80 grand right now, you're at 10% of your goal. Millennials who are 30 years old on average say they expect to retire at 61. Listen to me. I'll be 30 in August. Listen to what they just said. Millennials who are 30 say they expect to retire at 61. Now listen to the last part. This is the fucked up part. To successfully get there, they will need to save $23,969 per year. Let me explain. Now, in the beginning, when they said you will need to have 822 grand to retire, they are factoring in taxes, the cost of living, and all that. By the time, remember, I'll be 30 in August 20th. They're factoring in the cost of living that we'll need in 31 years to survive. We need 822 grand put to the side. But in order to get that, we have to save $24,000 a year. There are some of us who are not making $24,000 a year. I'm going to say what I said again. You're trying to win in a losing game. These numbers, the system, inflation, the cost of living, none of that shit was set up for a certain collectives of people to even win. Like, look, I'm going to tell y'all too, this is not a black thing. This a motherfucking everybody thing. White people, Hispanics, a lot of people are going to be in pure poverty. They're in poverty now. They just don't understand it because they're still able to afford a pair of Jordans every now and then. So they feel like, nigga, I'm winning. No, it's a different level of poverty. Now, look, this Generation X, y'all hold on, listen. Hey, I see y'all commenting. That ain't the bad part. It get more fucked up. Check this out. Generation X. Now, that's my children. That's Derrick. That's Derrick. That's my youngins. Your children, you watching this with me? Your children are Generation X. Listen to what they got to do. This middle generation has an average, should have an average. By the time, hold on, y'all. Wait, where we at? Okay, by 30, this generation should have $166,328 saved up. Generation Xers project they will need to have $980,000 put away in order to stop working. Members of this generation with the average age of 45 want to retire at 64. Listen to this. Generation X, according to these numbers, you must save $42,849 a year. Look, I'm not laughing because it's funny what's going to happen to us. I'm just laughing because this shit is fucking crazy. Hey, you got to save $42,849 per year. Generation X, if you want to retire at 64. So from 45 to 64, you got to be putting up 40 G's a year. Otherwise, you assed out. Now, remember, most of us start working around 15 to 16. So we talking like you finna grind for about 49 years. And at the end of the road, hopefully you put yourself in a position to have $1 million so you can survive. This shit ain't say be rich. This shit ain't say thrive. This just so you could be straight. You're going to need an M. Now, look, I'm going to tell you this too. If you think those numbers are crazy, just think about life right now. Think about the price of an iPhone. Think about the price of crossing a toll bridge. Like, I know a lot of this shit may seem far-fetched, but listen to me. It's 2019. I'm 29. At 64, it'll be what? 34 years from now? 2053. Look, somebody just said it too. Like, they saying in 2050, what was it? I read the other day. In 2050, the average black household net worth will be $0. Them numbers not like, them ain't no bullshit numbers. Like, I'm telling you, anything I research, I never give y'all bullshit. I definitely check my sources. Listen to me. Are you understanding that? And I know you may feel like, well, shit, I'm going to be dead. It don't matter. It matter for your fucking children, though. Are you understanding that your children going, like, they damn near got to be millionaires. Like, period. Point blank. They going to have to be millionaires. Otherwise, at the end of the road, they in for a rude awakening. Like, it's funny somebody just said that AI going to take over. I don't know if y'all paying attention, but, like, jobs is getting replaced by robots on a consistent basis. Inflation going crazy. Cost of living going up every year. Taxes going up every year. Like, listen, even with the government shutdown, I know it ain't last that long, but that shit should have scared people and showed people enough like, hey, this shit kind of fucked up. We might need to figure something else out. And that's why I be telling y'all, I'm not saying everybody need to be an entrepreneur. I'm telling you, all y'all better create multiple streams of income, because that facade that they sold you with the American dream that, man, once you're going to start working at 17, you're going to get your degree, you're going to work your way up, you're going to find you a wife, you're going to get a white picket fence and a house and a car and a big fucking dog. That shit is bullshit. They don't even make movies like that no more. Like, they know, man, nigga, that is not the business whatsoever. So I'm just letting y'all know. I ain't telling you don't work a job. Like, if you work a job, that should do your thing. If you're an entrepreneur, do your thing. Create multiple streams of income. America was not set up for people with one stream of income. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end it. If you think America was made for people with one stream of income, I want you to tell me how many people in your family with one stream of income are winning right now. Not surviving, not getting by, but I'm talking about full-blown motherfucking winning. I'm going to tell you, in my family, for people that I know with one stream of income that is winning in my family, I'm going to say 2. One of them, not even for sure. And the other one I know is like my pops. He was able to win with one stream of income. But he's an anomaly because that shit don't happen often. I salute him every time, and we laugh every time like, Dad, I don't know how you pulled that shit off. It still spoiled us and took care of us, and we traveled out the country, everything we wanted. I don't know. But I'm telling you, you look at the people in your family. Look at the people in your friend's family with one stream of income. And you tell me how many of them are winning right now. Look at that, 0. Only 1 in my family. Not scare us to a place where we like fear struck, but that should light a fire up under your ass to make you understand like, hey, I gotta do something because my whole fucking bloodline relied on this system. None of them made it out. They all got swallowed. They all got eaten. Like, none of them can be like, yeah. Think about how many people be in your family be under one roof. Like, look, listen, y'all. Now, I need you to think deeply with me for 1 second. Just like, don't think surface. Think beyond the surface. Guesstimate how many people was at your last big function in your family. Guesstimate how many people was at your last family reunion. Guesstimate how many people was at the last funeral in your family that you attended. Think about how creepy that is. That low key, all y'all in poverty. That's really like, that shit not awkward. Even the smiles and the good times. For one moment, all us fucked up though. It was over 100 of us in that motherfucker. Everybody in there fucked up. That's scary. That type of shit spooked me. Like, when I be out with my people, or shit, when I be at other places, period, and I see 100, 500 people in one place, and I be like, damn, that shit don't scare niggas that everybody in here broke, low key. Everybody in here like straddling the fence of poverty, and I could buy me a full course meal tonight. No, that's the type of shit I think about. That's the shit that scared me. When I be around like a large amount of my people, and we smiling, and we having a good time, and then I just sit there like, you know, and I begin to zone, and I get that creepy, like, that little gut-wrenching feeling like, damn, all of us is like one mistake away from being done out here. No. Again, listen, I'm not even telling you. I ain't even telling you, oh, you better get into in-home banking because it's going to, nah, that's cool. Don't get in in-home banking. Your ass better get in the Jones banking, the Green banking, whatever your name is. Your ass better start banking on another level. This shit is crazy out here. I know that shit ain't crazy. Shit's scary. I haven't seen a generation, and I'm not that old. I'm only 29, but I haven't seen a generation that is so oblivious to just to our detriment. Like, that shit's scary, man. I don't know no way to put it. Shit just be spooking me out. Like, listen, when I be around my elders and I be hearing the stories they telling, like, my light bulb click on every time. Like, bro, don't let that be you. Boy, you got 5 children. You a whole clown out here. If you could sit around your old heads, listen to the mistakes they made, listen to the game they dropping, and still walk your children into a fucking house that you know about to catch on fire. That's crazy as hell. I say, for me, I pay attention. Like, I don't look at life for face value. I dig. Everything I see, I dig. I ask questions. Or I'm listening to niggas to see, like, where did he fuck up? Where did he slip? We cannot slip there. I have 2, like, 5 ain't a lot, but for me, it's kind of like, I have too many children to be bullshitting. So, no, Queen, that just asked about a course. No. Listen, if you want to get Queen, this is all you got to do. Go to the link in the bio. Click the link in the bio. It's going to say in-home banking course. Type in the discount. The discount code for the course is finally, but you got to capitalize it. Capitalize it. Molden Bay. No, there are dozens of courses in the in-home banking course. The way it works is week by week, different ones unlock. So, no, you good. Amon, I appreciate that, family. I appreciate it. Salute. But listen, I don't even know how we got on in-home banking. Oh, yeah, because the young lady was asking how do we win in a system that wasn't made for us. But look, I'm just telling y'all, man, hey, listen, just seek multiple streams of income. You're gonna need to be trying to get it from multiple ways. Yeah, stack these. Yeah, bro. Listen, y'all. Hey, on that real quick, because I see a couple of you guys keep asking. Harlem, Atlanta, Detroit, Houston, New Orleans, Oakland, LA, Philly, and Chicago. Those are the only places I am going in 2019. We are opening the Unlearn and Relearn Academy in August. Tickets for those cities are in the link in my bio on Instagram, y'all. I know y'all want me to come other places, like, not being rude, but y'all don't have to comment them. My schedule will not make for me to go anywhere else. Once we cut the ribbon to the Unlearn and Relearn Academy in August, I'm sitting my black ass in that building, and I'm not going nowhere because people need to come that way to get the information of what we're trying to teach in XYZ. We trying to set up an infrastructure where our babies don't have to be relying on them weak ass, bullshit ass, watered down ass curriculums anymore. So this is now my opportunity to bust that wide open. Listen, what we doing right now, we ain't got to be on the gram all day. We could really come to the building and politic. You know, the gram be too public anyway. Everybody know what we talking about, what we doing, yada, yada, yada. So I'm letting y'all know, those are the cities. If you post, cool. Click the link in the bio. I'll see you there. But if not, I'll probably come back outside. Not me, I'm gonna be outside, but I'll probably be back on the road again, maybe 2020. But listen, we worked 2 years straight to be able to afford independently on some solo shit. We worked 2 years straight to get the money to get this academy rolling. Ain't no way in the hell I'm finna open that academy, jump back on the road. Nah, we gonna politic right there on our own grounds, in our own section, with our own curriculums and our own rules.